Quarterfinal. Now, the winner of this best of 3 is going to the main qualifier next time. It's Finland or Germany. Another German undead has the chance to make it into the main qualifier. Or is it gonna be an undead from Finland? This guy, not too many people knew him before, I guess. But he made quite a scene here today.
Yeah, entertaining all of us and impressing us as well with unusual strategies with that Naga tower push against human. That was pretty awesome.
Yes.
But here, oh man, was he unlucky, because he spawned in close positions with Ente going for a ghoul build and he himself going for late hero. That I don't want to call it GG already, but that's really bad.
It's the worst, man. Like, can you explain why this is so bad?
Now, of course, your hero is going to be out late, and your opponent can be in your base before you are there. So that's pretty bad. And of course, ghouls are pretty good against acolytes, can hunt them down easy. And to make matters worse, you have a graveyard already, so your opponent can use his skeletons to hunt down your acolytes even more. This has been scouted now by Ente. I don't know if Heke saw it actually. He may have stopped before the, only seeing the blight. I'm not sure about that. But here we can see a DK coming out for both players. Is Ente gonna run over immediately? That's what I would expect, especially on close positions. He could go over with 3 ghouls right away, maybe even 4. Of course, this will delay the tech, but it should be worth it against all the damage that he can do.
Here we go. Rod of Necromancy, 3 ghouls, as you said. Even the Acolyte can help a little. First Fiend is out. DK, 60% only. 2 ghouls to defend. And he is running... Oh, not into a surround. Could have been. But yeah, here we go.
Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. Poor Acolytes. Their tower comes a little bit late though, perhaps. So, DK needs to come out, needs to use his own Rod of Necromancy, needs to save his Acolytes as best as he can. This is, of course, disaster management right now. Here's the first call, tells the TP. I like that, to have more gold here in this defense. And so far, he's doing it really well, man. Not a single Acolyte has died yet, but that's gonna change. Here's 1 kill, there's a 2nd kill. The Fiend is surrounded. He's gonna lose that one as well. The coil will only be delaying the inevitable if Ente focuses on it. But seems like he wants to go for the Acolytes more. I guess in the end the Fiend will die. The Spirit Tower is coming up, and once that one's finished, he can defend. But he's going for his own surround. I like that move as well. Ente now stuck with his DK. But damage has already been done. Oh, he's going for the Ziggurat back here? He has so much stuff here. Is he actually gonna... It may be worth it to let the DK die here. He's gonna kill the Spirit Tower. Uh-oh.
Oh, the tower is finished. He can't cancel it anymore. DK dies on purpose. And this Ziggurat, 20 HP, 10, 5. Down he goes. And now, Heke, not supply stuck, but the Spirit Tower is gone. That was a big investment. And the ghouls are wreaking havoc.
Ente's not teching. So, if Heke holds on, this might be okay, perhaps?
We have to compare the gold mines, I guess, and see how many Acolytes survive in the end. DK 1.5 already, getting 1 more kill here with a skeleton. Nice that he doesn't let it kill by the Nerubian tower.
He's not mining at the moment. He needs to keep this Nerub alive. He needs to repair. He's not doing it right now. He gets level 2 here. He found quite a few kills. He is... The repair comes in. Is it in time?
1 ghoul dead.
3 Acolytes. That's
another
enough.
Ghoul dead. Another ghoul dead. He saves this one. Oh boy, was that important. And I think we decided to go for the right series here.
Damn, dude. He holds on. The DK is back, but he has no ghouls to work with anymore.
He runs into a surround. So easy.
He has to TP here. There's no way he's killing this Nerub. It's too late. Ente, what are you doing? You have 2 skeletons only. Is he gonna let him die again? What?
Level 3 after 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Having nothing.
Finish power leveling, man. And let's compare the gold mines. I mean, this is the big thing. How many Acolytes does he have left? How much gold was denied in this? He saves another one. Kills another ghoul. Finally some peace. 4 Acolytes back. 10,600. 1,200 difference, but as you said, no tech behind this. He had to revive his hero twice. He's 2 levels behind.
Yeah, I think Ente just overcommitted. He could have attacked with the 3 or 4 ghouls, force the tower, kill those acolytes, and then retreat again. But no, he went all in. He got greedy. He thought he could finish this game off early, but he was wrong. And now he's 2 levels behind the opposing DK.
Would you say that Heke did everything correct? I mean, from what he could do at this point.
He did a lot of things very, very well. Fiend positioning could have been better. Acolyte movement could have been a little bit better, but, you know, he did this very well, certainly.
Yeah, that's criticism to the, like, high-level criticism here, but that was very well responded. And now, this is like Night Elf versus Undead a little. Like, there's always the possibility of being surrounded, but instead of the boots on the Demon Hunter, this time we have the aura on the DK, who makes it a little easier to run away, since he's always faster than Ente's units.
I have a new bug, by the way. I have a tooltip here in my screen that doesn't disappear. Pretty annoying.
Maybe you can learn something.
Toggle formation movement. This option will toggle the use of formation-based movement. Oh.
Oh, okay, that is indeed...
Do you have the movement toggle on or off?
Of course I have it on. Like every pro player has. Now we have Unholy Aura on Ente's side. He finally got level 2. What's the army for Heke, by the way? 1 Fiend, right? He's at 22 supply. And this one might get around... Nah, he's not even in range.
I think we're just in an even game right now, kind of.
Isn't that crazy?
Which is so ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Is he gonna commit to the base again? He has a lot of skeletons here. He must know that the Undead doesn't tag his opponent, I guess I should say. There's Narrow Tower, Spirit Tower coming up. Oh, the DK, if he gets around! Oh no!
He's playing with
Heke,
fire.
you couldn't allow this! That's what you could not allow!
No TP, he sold it before to have more gold for the defense.
Oh my god.
And that is...
And now the Fiend doesn't have aura anymore. It could get very well surrounded. It's... Oh no. Oh no.
Well done, of course, by Ente. Kills 8 supply here in a matter of seconds and is rushing up to level 3. What a revenge. The graveyard is a little late, but I think that's forgettable. Tier 2 tech will finish getting a level 3 DK back. Takes forever. And creeping turtles with ghouls is child's play.
Yeah.
And
you
now
can see
level
all of his creeps right now. And then once the DK's back or the Lich can't really do anything. He could commit to the base, but I think that would be a mistake here. Especially with the Spirit Tower. Ente doesn't know about it yet. He sees it now. And he decides not to engage.
Oh man. I like, this is one of the most entertaining Undead mirrors that I've seen in a while so far.
We've seen so many boring ones in the past.
But don't praise this too high, it could still very well be a destroyer mirror in the end, so...
Well, I could forgive it at this point. I mean, this early game was worth it.
So this is what I said. Creeping the turtles with normal damage is easy, and I like that Ente is stealing the one in front of Heke's base.
Exactly. You should go for his ogres as well, maybe even the merchant. And then Heke can do close to nothing here going into the mid game. DK almost level 4 suddenly. He was on level 1 forever. But he had a jump start into the higher levels. Tier 3 halfway done for him. Tier 3 also coming in for Heke. And he still has a lot of ghouls. And Frenzy Ghoul timings are pretty powerful.
Indeed. Lich is coming for Ente as well as the Slaughterhouse that is about to finish. Close to tier 3 he is as well, and then Lich, Orb of Corruption, Frenzy Push. Have fun defending that.
Creeping this with only ghouls is a little bit hard. You're gonna lose one of them, but that's okay if you get the Ogre. The Rune and the Ward. Boots of Speed can be pretty nice for the Lich. It's pretty good for the Lich, to be honest. And now Heke wants to return the favor, being aggressive towards Ente's base. There's no narrow tower here, so Ente was a little greedy himself. But his tech is almost done, so any acolytes he loses here won't be missing for too long. And at the moment, he's not even losing it.
With the Nova against the skeletons, very unusual usage here. But it's fine, he defends it, well invested, the mana regen is kicking in now. DK only, what can he accomplish? Still no TP.
Oh, yeah, I could have gotten surrounded there again. Playing with fire. But not getting his fingers burned. Wow, he sold like everything on the DK. Only has the mantle left. Quite a bit of gold still. And Ente is making more acolytes. Does he want to expand?
I think just to be safe.
He's not researching Frenzy either? What's he doing?
That's weird indeed. He has the resources easily. Okay, he moves up at acolyte.
He's gonna expand.
You're right. Oh man, this could be an opening for Heke to come back. It's a big investment of resources and time.
Good scout here by Heke. He's gonna see this. He hasn't seen the Haunted Gold Mine yet. Maybe he saw the ziggurat, I'm not sure. Is he in a position to do anything about this at the moment? He doesn't have an orb. He has 3 fiends. That's okay. But especially once there's frenzy ghouls, they're gonna have a hard time. But still no frenzy coming in here. Surprisingly, by Ente. It's not that expensive. I think it's 100 gold, 150.
Tome of Experience for the Lich here. And Crystal Ball. Not the best find, but he needs levels. And he needs to take those risks.
Oh, the Lich!
Huh?
The Lich almost died to the creeps there.
Oh.
So it's...
And Period of Vitality on his Lich here. Quite curious about the third hero choices. Could be a Dreadlord, could be a Crypt Lord, could be a Dark Ranger. Temple of the Damned for Heke, pretty early. No temple yet by Ente.
I mean, he has seen the expo, right?
Yep.
If he knows about the expo, like, I don't think you have time for the temple at all. Banshees are pretty shit before Adept, so that's gonna take even more time.
Well, Curse is always good, but does he have to? Okay, destroyers are there, so yeah, Curse is not that good.
Creeping for Ente, you have 4-3 heroes already. What do you find? Greater Invul, very nice. I can't believe he's not getting Frenzy, that's triggering me a little. I have to ask him after the game. Probably forgot about it, honestly. Such a good upgrade, like one of the best upgrades in the game.
Is Ente getting like every single one of the 4 consumable creep spots? Yeah, right.
If he gets this one, yes. Destroyer Morph, here we go. It's party time.
Double Dark Ranger was to be expected. Silence is just too good against this. Here's the first one, only hitting the Dark Ranger though. Nova, few shots, Orb of Annihilation. Is good against everything.
Trying for the Dark Rangers around here.
Oh yeah.
Silence is the Lich, that's pretty nice. To prevent the Nova for a little, and she is speedy, of course. So she won't die. But that's more time for the Expo. Fully mining.
Banshee Adept, Web Upgrade for Heke. He's going Tome of Relics here, Towers. Of course this is scouted now. Oh, was before as well. 4-3-1. Lich only level 2, that's like the major difference here. Web is coming now as well. But do we even have Destroyer upgrade on Heke's side?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
May just skip it entirely. Like some of the Chinese undeads like to do. But now he's going for the Expo. There's no towers here though to slow him down. He cancels the shop at least. Scroll of the Beast again. So the lack of destroyers could really start to become noticeable and painful. The DK, despite the Nova, will be getting away though. But yeah, Heke is not even at 50 supply. How is he supposed to? I think his best idea would be to counter expand in the bottom left and then run around the Expo from Ente and hope that he buys enough time with that for the counter expansion, because I don't know, otherwise this looks very hopeless.
The thing is, if he would have, like, if Heke is going for destroyers, there's still a lot of ghouls in this army. He could get rid of them easy. He has the higher fiend count, so he should be able to win this, but he's not doing that. Only Banshees and Fiends here, and statues. if we're right. But then he has anti-magic shell against nukes and destroyers, which is also quite nice.
In the super late game, Heke's army is better, but he needs to get to 75 first.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
Ente is there already.
Battle drums.
And he's moving over here to defend his expansion. He's gonna lose one ziggurat, one acolyte has also fallen. But especially with a too narrow backup here, this should be an easy defense. And his DK is close to 5 actually. Kind of close.
4.6. Lich is getting closer to 4. I think that's the way big... Oh no, he has Dark Ritual already. So it's not as it is against Orc when he gets Dark Ritual only on level 4. 3 Banshees, man. It's quite a lot.
But he doesn't have enough mana to continuously apply the anti-magic.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he expanding again? Oh no, okay. This acolyte is just moving to the first expansion. So, Ente, what does he do? Just creep up the rest of the map? Or does he want to attack? Try his luck that way. One attack could just win the game for him, honestly. Here we go, anti-magic on quite a few of these units, but not on all of them, so juicy targets are available. He's really fighting into this. Brave man, this Finnish player.
60 supply versus 76. Ghouls are being pulled and they die instantly. 4 destroyers, few of them are wept. First one getting nuked out here. Actually getting saved by a bit. And yeah, the ghouls find the fiends and the anti-magic doesn't do anything against ghouls. He's getting one after another. The destroyers didn't even touch the banshees yet because they are kind of useless. They have no mana anymore. Oh my god, everything is melting away so quickly. Coil arrives like minutes too late. And Ente winning the first map on Turtle Rock, where he had a lucky start though, then almost throwing it away. But in the end, just superior tactics and I think superior execution as well. So 1-0 for the German.
Was looking pretty scary there when he lost the DK. I wonder if Heke doesn't walk into that surround, how does that game turn out? Differently,
Well,
certainly.
Certainly better, yes. So what's Ente's reason for not going frenzy?
He said he wanted to make it close. But it wasn't close, even without frenzy. But it was certainly very entertaining. Map number 2 is gonna be Amazonia. Are we gonna have the same openings again? Are we gonna have the same aggression again? Of course, it's not gonna be as easy to pull off that aggression as it is on close positions Turtle Rock. It's not easy anywhere but there. Not as easy. And in we go already, man.
Yes.
No
Very quick here.
At all.
And in the best of 3 between Sonic and Starshape, it's 1-0 for the Ukrainian. And Starshape is playing Orc, by the way.
Oh. Going with a trend at the moment.
Yep.
I bet he's playing like that Expo style tower up and demolishers and stuff.
There is an expansion, but there's a lot of raiders here at the moment. While Sonic is playing Talons on Twisted. You can see that match on Hi2Chaco stream, twitch.tv/Hi2Chaco.
Alright, now what's going on here in this game on AZ? I haven't seen in quite a while because it's a ghoul build for both. Now, if this should be Lich versus Lich, man.
Throwback.
That could be so awesome.
Throwback to 2005, I guess? 6 maybe? This map is very short, like small, so with a Lich you can rush from one base to another fairly quickly. Of course you would like to see a graveyard in your opponent's base to really abuse that, as we saw on Twisted. Heke is going for the DK, and Ente is opening up old school with a Lich. Oh, I like that.
That is so cool.
That's the best opening in Undead Mirror. We oftentimes claim that this matchup is quite boring, but with this opening, it's super fun to watch, and it's super interesting. I don't want to spoil too much or whatever, but of course it's ghouls or ghouls. I think Heke will go for Fiends earlier, and then he will have a higher Fiend count in the end. And then it comes down to, can Ente surround a few of those Fiends? Can he take them out? Or will it be ghouls only? A lot of question marks here, I like that.
Players' forces are under attack.
And very unlikely, but always a possibility, is Gargs and Wormplay. AZ usually not a map where we see that a lot on, but certainly on ladder that is something that is still being played actively. But I don't believe that's going to be the case. Probably going to be a Fiend transition later on from the Lich as well. But yes, absolutely. This Lich wants to do damage to the Acolytes. Once he's level 3, he only needs the Nova plus 1 right click. That's an Acolyte kill. There's lots of medium armor creeps here on this map. Makes creeping this with ghouls very easy. He's starting off with his own Renegade. Whereas the DK for Heke is running across with Aura first. Oh, but I think he's going to be coming to a rude awakening here because he can't heal those ghouls and there's gonna be Nova against them.
Yeah. Can he get one of those ghouls? No. Nice micro by Ente to save this one for now at least, but Frostmourne is a long sword, so he can reach over one ghoul to kill this one. But yeah, icy feeling for the ghouls now as the Nova hits them for the first time.
I feel like that was a bit of a wasted Nova, using it on one ghoul, but alright. Also, not using the jump into the mine trick for the Acolytes, so Ente's defense here could be a lot better, to be honest. So, only one ghoul died, right, for Heke, and he got one ghoul himself and two Acolytes, excuse me.
Looks like it, yes.
Good start for him in the harassment department. Of course, the downside is he wasn't creeping, so he's still behind in experience, but his tech should be faster. It's gonna be very even. Can start it here in a moment. Same is the case for Ente, but he continues getting harassed here. However, only skeletons now. Should be easy to defend.
Okay, especially with a level 2 Lich, where he has so much mana. Still distracting a little. If he forces a few ghouls back, then tech is a little delayed. Heke is teching already, so he has the upper hand here. Graveyard coming in now. So, as I said, a little earlier for him. That was to be expected with the DK.
So, what does he do? Does he attack the base again, or is he finally gonna go creeping? Nope. He doesn't care about the neutrals. 6 ghouls. That's a lot of ghouls. However, a well-placed Nova could do a lot of damage to them, slow them down. How quickly does he react here?
A town is under siege.
And straight to the Acolytes we go. But, of course, ghouls for Ente are in position as well to defend. And this could be a big Nova right here. As the ghouls clump up. He's holding on to it still. But he can't heal those Acolytes.
There was the Nova hitting 4 and a skeleton, but he has to evacuate those Acolytes. All of them are hurt.
I think Ente is really regretting picking the Lich here.
Yep. Well, he saves 4. He has one more Nova soon if he eats the skeleton. And that's it. DK is super low. DK is dead.
Okay. Weird aggressive game again. So DK dead, but only 2 or maybe only 2 Acolytes left here if he gets this kill. He blocks it with the other Acolyte. That was actually pretty sick. Nova coming in as well to save him, but all the help could not help that Acolyte. As it dies. Only 2 left. Lich, how many can he kill on his way out?
Not a single
He's
one.
a very strong Nova here. Can eat some skeletons or a ghoul maybe, but they actually all get away.
It wasn't too bad. So, 3 Echoes dead for Ente. Around 10,000 gold. That's already 700 gold that Heke has more. And his tech is a lot faster. Boots of speed now for the Lich. What can he do with his Nova? He certainly needs to get something done.
And he's so fast as well. The new move speed. Look at him go. What a race car.
350 movement speed right now.
He could kill an Acolyte himself. Just one hit. Nova. And he's dead. And the tech just started here for Heke. There's Acolytes available at the graveyard. Skeletons, excuse me. And there's one hit. And goes for the ghouls instead. Is that the right call, my friend?
Certainly interesting. Acolytes would have hurt more long term. Heke has 230 lumber only though. And no slaughterhouse up yet. And he kills the ghouls anyway. The Acolyte anyway.
The one. Lich is walking back. Telestaff might be an idea here. But he's pretty fast. Small map. So he'll be coming back. Heke once again. Going for the Acolyte hunt. But it's not even a tech that's happening right now. There's 5 ghouls here to defend. Almost gets the surround here. Ends up blocking himself a little bit. There's a ghoul here. Oh, DK in trouble again. There's no Nova at the moment. There will be one in a second. Any TPs this time.
Yeah, just 2 mana points away from the next Nova. Was quite lucky for him. Yeah. 1 Acolyte is dead, as we said, so we won't replace that. The tech is continuing. 8,600 gold in the mine of Heke, 9,400 for the German, who is only now reproducing the 5th Acolyte. So that costs a lot. Like, both players with weak economy at points in the game.
The Lich, though, he's not weak. He's very strong right now. New rods means more mana. Could certainly get another Acolyte kill here. Or maybe ghouls. Or a DK. Just clicks on him.
Forces him into a potion, I guess.
Yeah.
Player's forces are under
There is another Nova now.
Would love to get the Fiend here. 200 HP is the threshold. But there will be coils. And yeah, the DK will go for potions if he needs to. Gets another Acolyte here. Tech is almost done. But still, costs quite a bit of money to do that one.
We see second heroes. It's of course the Lich for Heke. We have a Death Knight for Ente.
He decided to go DK before Tech. That surprises me. With how late his Tech was already. I guess he really wants to keep on being able to pressure with that Lich, and for that you need healing now.
Yeah, I think so too. But, like, tier 3 for Heke is ready, and now Orb of Corruption time. The item of the undeads where everything revolves around, but he's not picking it up because he has no gold.
And I mean, he can still play with his mobility here, boots of speed on his Lich, and harass his creeping. There's a good number of coils left though on the DK for Heke, so Fiends and Lich shouldn't be in too much danger. And he's getting close to level 3 as well. That is the big deal. But
As
he
the game
doesn't quite have it yet.
As the game slows down a bit, thank you Retro Dios for the sub via Amazon Prime. Thank you that we're your chosen channel for this free sub.
Thank you very much, my man. Alright, tier 3 finally coming in, Slaughterhouse as well for Ente. But he has taken a beating this game, it seems. Ideally, with this Lich opening, you would like to solo creep with the DK right now and harass with the Lich. But he has so few ghouls left. He doesn't have any Fiends yet. He doesn't have any statues yet, so can't really do it without the Lich. But Heke, he doesn't have too much army himself, so he's not really creeping much faster, despite the orb.
Level 3 DK now. And yeah, pretty nice Lich already with Orb. Oh, Invis potion on the DK.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Happy plays it now and then. Okay, he's Invis now for the big Taskmaster.
If Ente's fast though, he could Nova surround him. This is a little dangerous.
Yeah, there's no TP, only a potion.
Well, there's barely any guns left now. Okay, there's more skeletons. Gets it. Is there gonna be a Nova? No.
That was quite annoying. Got the item as well. Lich is creeping up in the meantime. Level 2 for him. Tier 3 about to finish for Ente. He's going for statues, of course. Fiends here. Do we have Fiends on Ente's side at all?
Yeah, he's got one now. He's gonna go into more. Second one on its way.
Ah, yeah.
More statues as well. So what's gonna be better? Level 3 Lich or level 3 DK? Both have their upsides, of course. And a lot of ghouls for Heke, by the way. Still alive, he's moving them all out. Frenzy is coming and the time's ticking. Once Frenzy is done, Heke is extremely strong.
Okay, I'm keeping it open so you guys know when the faster movement speed is kicking in for the ghouls. Halfway done it is. He's chasing him around on Amazonia on the left lane. Nice Nova, nice block, but also a nice coil. Saves him, but now Frenzy, 70%. Clock is ticking.
Does he want to commit to the base though? There he would have to fight against 2 slow towers. As well as, well, potions and such. He would have loved to be able to creepjack his opponent with Frenzy in the middle of the map, but that wasn't allowed. Sentry wards everywhere here. as is oftentimes the case on Amazonia.
Frenzy
Here's the
ready.
Dark Ranger now. Moving out here by Ente is very risky.
Yeah, we have Frenzy, we have the Dark Ranger. Nice Nova though, slowing down all the ghouls. Lich is in trouble here, is silenced, as well as the decay, so there's no no coil possible at this point. Trying to aim for the Fiend though to keep their numbers low. Can he out-micro him? That was too easy, but the nice in there.
With a lot of mana as well back on the Lich. Full mana pretty much. Silence once again. This Lich can't do anything. Nova into the ghouls. Gets one. Gets two. Ente moving out there into the middle of the map. Was that the right idea? Nova again, but he hasn't killed a single ghoul yet.
Yeah, there's no follow-up.
3 Novas. There's the one.
Finally. Still a potion on the decay for Heke. Still level 2 Lich, who can't do too much compared to this Wonder Boy. Close to level 4. Starting this creep now, is that the thing to do? Sentry wards, he gets the Sasquatch, so that's nice. But he has no Dark Ranger, no silence.
We have Web. Wasn't quite in range. And I don't know if he has it anyways. 45 supply though for Heke. Against only 33 for Ente. He's in trouble this game.
And Temple of the Damned is coming as well.
Oh yeah, he's getting ready for the late game.
Yeah.
I like that.
Since, again, there's nothing happening here. Thank you, Kashu, for the Prime sub. Thanks that we are your #1 channel that you want to support.
Look at those sentries, man. He has perfect vision of what Ente's gonna do. Sees him here. He can decide to be aggressive or perhaps take a big creep camp. Could try to go for his gold mine here. Ente once again moving out with a very small army, and there's the web. Does he feel he has to engage this? It looks like it, but it's so much damage against his destroyer. He only has level 1 coil, doesn't even try for it. He's trying for his opposing DK instead, but he has 2 potions. There's no way he's killing him. He's gonna lose the second destroyer in a matter of seconds. He has another one though, at least in the air, and actually the one is still alive. Level 4 for his Lich, can that turn the tide? He's using Fiend as well. Good kiting here by Heke, saving his Fiend. But finally, it is the Destroyer's time. It dies. Nice borrow. Wow. Last second saves it. The DK in trouble now. This is the death. This must be the end, I think. Ente is staying in it, though. Hoping still for this to be doable. Down to 25 supply only against 43. This Destroyer getting webbed over and over. The Lich dropping low. Silenced. He has to TP here. And one more feed may even be the loss here for him. Oh, saves it actually.
36 versus 43. Heke is certainly taking this fight, as it always is the case. DK first is stronger late game with more fiends.
And now he can steal his opponent's gold mine, something that's never supposed to be allowed. But of course, there's nothing that Ente can do right now. Lich almost dead, no TP, no potions.
Yeah, yes.
Has to wait for the DK.
Yeah.
He can creep up the entire map. He could just expand this time around if he wants to.
Alright, throw the beast. Level 4 and 3 it is. Level 2 Nova finally unlocked for the Finnish player. 3 fiends only.
Players' forces are under attack.
1 statue only. 1 destroyer only. And of course, he's getting all of the rest of the map here with the creeps. Flute would certainly be the best drop for him here.
There's a lot of good ones here though. Even survivability. Like the one way you lose this game probably is by losing a lot of heroes.
Yeah.
So
Rune
Belt's
bracers.
nice, Bracer's nice. Linehorn, of course it's Linehorn. How could I doubt it?
Well, it helps survivability, man. 1 armor OP, 6% EHP.
Oh wow. So good.
Players'
The Heke is going into the perfect late game army, adding in a couple of A-bombs. He's gonna have Banshees as well. That is the undead army that beats everything. 2 to 3 A-bombs, 5 Banshees, the rest Fiends. Nothing can beat it. You have to go for the same if you want to have a chance in an even game. And the thing is, Ente's even behind. He's trying with the Destroyer push once again, and he's getting caught off guard here is Heke, losing the first Fiend right away, losing the second Fiend right away. Where's the coils? And the next one as well. Does he have dust? He doesn't seem to have it. He actually does have it. 3 fiends dead in the blink of an eye. Ente, I was counting him out. I was wrong to do so. How is this possible? Lich in trouble. Gets the coil. He survives. A-bomb in trouble though. Has to be microed back. Not in time.
Oh, I tanked so much, and now his DK is in trouble. Has no TP, Invo Potion on the Lich, but also Ente has to be worried about his own DK. Coils are flying on both sides. 36 supply for Ente, 43 for Heke still. Dust reveals this fiend, but oh, not anymore actually. It is burrowed in. And now, oh, DK in focus. Destroyer survives for a bit, but there was a certain healing for this DK as well. Hero focus now. There is another Nova. Here we go. Is Frostborn strong enough? Doesn't seem like it.
Enter with an amazing start to that fight.
Forces are
Dark
But in
Ritual.
the end, it does go to Heke, I guess. That destroyer timing, dude. Holy shit. Super powerful, out of nowhere. I
But
was
now he's
totally thinking this game was over.
But now he is 10 supply behind. He still has only a level 2 DK, while his opponent has the level 2 Nova already. Is there one more chance for the German to seal this series?
And that fight, by the way, was out without any Banshees yet,
Players'
so
forces are under attack.
it's gonna get only harder.
The A-bomb was in though, so that was a big pickup. It cost a lot of time though to kill it. And that was kind of the time where the fight turned around, right? Ente exploded with the 3 Fiend kills here, gets probably the best opening possible. But then the time he spent on the Abomination, Heke got kind of his revenge. Now he's flanked again.
Only 2 Fiends left though. Again, he gets the beginning kill here with a silence on the DK. His own Death Knight, however, low HP. Gets 1 coil out, but still only level 1 coil. This DK never found his own level 3. Good kiting here by Ente, but he can only do so much with so big of a disadvantage. DK dead again. Second time around. Is this the end finally? He's trying for the Hail Mary Lich kill, but there's an invul. It's not gonna work. His own Lich in trouble. Has an invul himself. No more mana though for Nova. Nice block again by the Dark Ranger. Oh, the Lich doesn't die. Instead, it's the Dark Ranger who falls. It is finally it. GG. Good comeback attempt here by Ente. Not good enough. We're 1-1, all tied up, and 1 map to decide coming up in a moment.
Ente indeed fighting hard, but this was Heke's map to take. Maybe build order win with the DK and early Fiends. I mean,
That's
this
the
is
thing when you go
always
Lich
strong.
first. Like, how can you protect your acolytes? Like, you just can't.
Yeah, I agree. Twisted is next, and Duro is hosting. But this was again super entertaining, like fighting the entire time.
Yeah, these are some cool under mirrors today. Did we already say that Sonic went through 2-0, by the way?
We will check this out. Yes, seems like it, since Chaco is casting Snick versus Zyko. So this is our last game of the day already.
Oh, it's true.
So we have Anima in, we have Sonic in, that, like, Sonic was to be expected, Anima is in, and yeah, certainly an undead. Either Ente or Heke. Or Heke. We will find out how to pronounce that until next week.
Twisted Meadow's probably the best Lich and Garg map. Lots of creep camps to take, a lot of possibility to evade your opponent, even some dragons to creep up. Good opportunity to go super late game, get a massive destroyer, Frostworm, Garg, Ghoul army. But we saw the Lich having super hard trouble early on, making sure that his acolyte survives. So, Ente, does he trust the Lich again, or does he go into a DK? We have Ghoul openings from both again. Question is, what's the first hero gonna be?
Indeed. Interesting question for both. We have seen Heke with 2 DK openings, and spicing it up a little with the old school Lich first. Will he do it again? I think not, but we'll see. What do you think of this building positioning here for Ente?
It's okay. It's like it blocks one way, one entrance to the base, but the narrow tower you're gonna get there, you know, that's the problem. Only blocks like 1/2 of the base.
Lich first again.
You against DK first again. Okay.
One German undead lost the quarterfinal already. That was Ido. And there's a constant fight between the two. Who is the best undead in Germany in the absence of Wan, I think. And X-Lord has to ups, you know. These guys are all retired. If Ente makes it into the qualifier, he will certainly rub that under Ido's nose the entire time for, like, until the next GCS qualifier, most likely.
And here we go again. They know where the opponent is. They're both moving out aggressively. When they, of course, the DK is going to be faster here with his aura. And, okay, Ente decides to defend. Narrow tower earlier this time around. And he loses Acolyte in the middle of the map. Usually you want to try to hold on to that one in case you you lose one. So you can still replace it.
But Lich got the revenge on the Acolyte as well. That was in his base. So 1 for 1, eye for an eye. I'm, like, really excited about this game. I don't know, usually I only feel like this in GCS playoffs or something. But those two games were so entertaining and so different from the usual Undead Mirror that we see. I really want both to qualify, unfortunately. That's not possible, but shows how much sympathy you can accomplish in one tournament only.
Is he gonna commit again, Heke? Not this time. Last time he killed 3 Acolytes. Was it 2 or 3? It was 2, right? Or maybe even 3? But this time he doesn't want to go in. Doesn't feel it here.
G2 tech on both sides. Now, of course, it's the best time to kill Acolytes. And the best way to kill Acolytes is with the Lich. But he's far away. And yeah, this is the calm before the storm, I guess. After 2 incredible early games, this time everything is a little slower. But Ente moves out his ghouls. That is certainly a chance for him to surround again. We've seen this before. Good block. But this time he has the TP, at least. And he should escape.
So they're dancing around the knolls here. Usually DK very strong at stealing last hits, but not when he has aura first. Oh, almost around there by the ghouls here.
More ghouls from Heke from the base. He will equalize the number of ghouls, but
ooh, that's a lot of ghouls.
Ente sends them away.
7. Holy shit.
Tech-wise, Ente is a little ahead, but his graveyard is a lot later. So again, earlier fiends. Hey, Heke.
This is so nice how he uses the one ghoul to distract the Lich, and then he's gonna breach the main. That's really cool play by Heke. How quickly does Ente react? He saw the creep camp. That's not what he wants. He has to go back, struggle home to defend. Because the Acolytes are in danger.
He needs a kill for skeletons. He needs 1 corpse to work with. Doesn't get it just yet. DK stays behind to be able to run away if necessary. Ghouls from Ente coming in to defend, and it looks good so far. I don't think he got a kill, right? Oh, there we go.
But 2 Acolytes killed.
Killed.
Tech's almost done, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's still 150 gold. It's still a little bit of mining time. What did Heke lose? How many ghouls? 2?
At least 1. So he came here with 7, and he has 5.
Yeah, 2. So not the best trade, I guess, depending on how much gold he didn't mine. It's kind of an even trade, I guess. A little bit better for Heke.
Yeah, but the Lich continue creeping. The Lich is already level 2. The Lich is gonna get boots. Makes him a lot stronger. And when you commit so hard to this early aggression, you want more than just 2 Acolyte kills so late in the tech. He's committing to the main again. Really don't like that. Tech is done. Oh, but tier 3 gets rushed. Okay, this push has just been made good.
Little lucky for him, but this time he has a staff. He stabs back. There is 2 Novas for these ghouls. Still 5 of them. How much He can't heal. There's still no DK.
He's not
As he has
using
no
the Nova.
resources.
He's busy microing the Acolytes. Ah, use the Nova! Would have been such a big Nova.
Yeah. Still can be. Oh, one Acolyte about to die. Novas him and saves this for now. But for how much longer? There's a ghoul coming from the right. Here is the... No! He's still... No! There we go.
Yeah, more Nova. Yes, can't protect here. He was going to lose a second one.
Yeah.
It would have been too expensive. So,
Another
that's
one.
3 Acolytes killed. But it's also a lot of ghouls wasted or invested for this.
DK still low. Both heroes not level 3 yet. But the staff was a really good thing to have.
Are under attack.
So he has to replace 2 Acolytes. 8,900, 8,300. The difference getting bigger. And Heke with a huge tech lead.
But with only a couple of ghouls. And the tier 3, he's not going to be able to go for a timing. Maybe he can go for one with level 2 DK, but ideally you want level 3, I suppose. So finding a good opening for the Frenzy Ghouls is going to be more difficult this time around. Ente moving across. If he gets level 3 here with a couple of last hits, he's once again going to be super powerful here, even with a Lich only, thanks to these boots.
A player's forces are under
Going
attack.
for the DK immediately. Has one more Nova. DK should be fast enough though to get away. Yes, he will.
Oh, Lich is he has a staff.
Oh,
That's-
wow, what a surround. But yeah, as you said, the staff. That was so well done, though. The Nova into surround by Heke.
Yeah, this
Or
this
could
guy is
maybe-
really impressive today. Across all his matches. And super fun to see these ghoul fights the entire time.
Lich,
DK only
one more
coming in
Skeleton
now.
Devour, and he has a Nova again, but doesn't have any rods anymore. Looking for the small kills here. He's almost 3. If he gets it, he has a Nova again, and it's gonna be a level 2 Nova. Heke could be microing these skeletons better, to be honest. And gives away the level 3 with this. He could just click on the DK here. Ah, he's low though. That's too dangerous.
Yeah. I think so too. Is he going for it? He's thinking about it, I guess. A few more right clicks, like what can I do?
Oh,
What can I do? Nice deny, Dota skills.
Lich almost hit the Nova there for Heke. Damn, dude, tense games here. This is so cool. So DK is here finally, a godsend for the Lich who was low HP.
But on the other side we have the Dark Ranger again.
Yeah, but he really can't attack. Like he has level 1 DK right now. He has to creep.
700 gold difference, by the way, in the mines.
A player's forces
Plus the Acolytes that Ente had to rebuild. I think 4. So that is 300 gold as well.
I like how he uses the Dark Ranger just to distract. Keep Ente busy. Oh, the Lich. Holy shit.
Yeah, I thought the same, man. I thought the same. Room of the Magi. More mana, 90 more mana, 6 more damage with each shot. Almost an entire Nova.
Alright, both players here now creeping. And once again the question is going to be, what's better, high level Lich or high level DK? Is he really going for the red camp? Can he creep this? Well, of course he can't creep the entire thing. But I guess he can snipe the Warlord?
A player's forces are under
Okay,
attack.
only
Uses
with
silence.
1 fiend, 1 ghoul.
So no bloodlust here on these units. Tanking with the Dark Ranger, full right click on this one. And if it's a spell shield, that's really nice. Dude, he's creeping the entire spot.
Sick! That's really cool. Didn't know you could do that so easily.
So spell shield, I think amongst the 3 best items here, alongside Staff of Silence and Pendant of Mana.
You can play around the spell sheet though. If you see on which hero it is, you just never focus him.
True.
So that's the downside.
But that is like spell immunity then, because you never hit him.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, this
Yeah.
goes both ways.
True, true. Thank you very much, Justin Bananas! Subbing for the first time. Welcome. Boots found again here for Ente. Very bad item. The DK absolutely does not need him. Ente liked to play in the past Crypt Lord third in the mirror.
I was about to mention this, man. And now with the Crypt Lord being buffed, but I mean, maybe those times are over. Dark Ranger is just too good. It's not only the silence, we explained this a lot of times, like, it's not only the silence, it's the synergy between Death Pact, Dark Ritual, and the skeletons the Dark Ranger provides. And of course silence on top.
And being ranged, you can focus fire way better. Crypt Lord on paper has better stats for right clicking, but he has to get there first. So, silence before the storm indeed. When are these two gonna clash again? Heke is getting a lot of camps and items here. This Lich is looking pretty damn strong. Talisman makes him even more survivable, and his level 3. That's the big deal. He's gonna get it here. Dark Ranger for him already close to level 3. That's gonna be the big difference.
Close to 4 on the Lich. DK gets the Sobi Mask, which is also very nice. And the Dark Ranger, yeah, that is 1.5 levels difference. Too much experience possible here though.
And with level 4, he can get so much mana now.
Yeah. Temple of the Damned again, Abominations again for Heke. Ente staying tried and true to his Fiend Destroyer thing. Is that the right thing to do? Silence. Spell Shield gets not activated by Silence, by the way, because it's an area of effect spell, not a direct target.
Coil saves the Fiend, but only for so long. TP trade in the end gets another one of those ghouls.
That's good.
And will waste it here, misclick. Still even. That was a not really worthwhile attack by Heke, but it did buy time. Time for the Banshee tech. He has one now, he's gonna have two. They're not on Master yet, but they're on Adept. And Banshees in the late game are fucking crazy.
Yeah, we even saw Possession a few times in Undead Mirrors in this year and the end of last year. But I don't think we will see this now. We haven't seen Heke going for Master Upgrade. It takes just too long.
Yeah, it takes really long. He's gonna get creep jacked here. Flanked once again. Destroyer timing once again. He doesn't see it coming! There's gonna be a big silence and a big Nova! This could be the way for the German into the main qualifier. He gets 2 kills right away. The Fiend's in trouble, still bad position. Even the creeps are helping out Ente right now. He has one A-bomb, but that doesn't seem to be doing too much damage. The last Fiend has fallen. Lich almost surrounded. He's super survivable though, especially with Inwall. Coil coming in first. Finally, Heke gets a return kill. No! The Coil is there in time to save the Fiend, and now Heke 42 supply only. His Dark Ranger survives, but the Nova finds her again. More damage, more right click, could be enough. The Lich is trouble as well for Ente. May have to go for the TP. Does so, but he gets the Lich on the way out. Still with a big advantage, but Heke forces him back and at least survives.
Oh boy! He caught him off guard there.
Oh yeah.
10 supply gone. 10 supply difference now. Enters Lich. Survives. DK there. My god, what a fight from the German who has 1 foot in the main qualifier now.
So how does he want to play this advantage now? Expo, follow-up attack, use map control to creep the entirety of the map that's still left, which is a lot of course. Yeah. Seems like
there's no way for Heke to do anything at this point. Without the Lich, you can't really creep because it's too slow. You can't fight at all because you lack the Orb of Corruption and Nova. So what Ente does is the best thing you can go for. Creep the map because your opponent cannot leave his own base. Ring of Protection +4, very unlucky. But next chance here at the Rock Golem.
By the way, going back to that creep jack up there, it's actually so smart by Ente. He knows his opponent is probably going for Banshee tag. He isn't, so he should try to be aggressive. And when you're creeping your laboratory in the late game TM on Twisted Meadows, you don't expect him to come there. There's so many camps to take for your opponent. You think he wants to go for these items, but Ente prioritizing, trying to make use of his destroyer timing right now. And playing the mind game with this, playing something that probably his opponent doesn't expect, that was actually super smart.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under
I agree with this. 54 supply. for Finland. He's creeping his rock golem. Mana potion would be the absolute dream. Terraped of Vitality here, 55 supply for Ente as well. Getting closer to level 4 on the Death Knight, which makes him kind of unnukable because Dark Ritual. Death Pact. I still confuse those after 10 years of Warcraft. Unbelievable.
A town is under siege.
Ente is parking units in his base so they don't get caught off guard, expecting to be forced into a town portal here, I guess. Oh, Master Training coming for Heke. He thought he has the time, going back to no upkeep.
So, Ente has dealt quite a bit of economic damage, but he doesn't want to take the fight. He leaves after taking out 1 Acolyte and 2 Ghouls. It's not too much, honestly. Heke is still powering up for the late game. Master Training, as you said, and 3-0 upgrades for the Fiends.
Whoa.
These destroyers are gonna pop very fast, if there's a good number of Fiends. At the moment we have 4, but we have seen those disappear very fast in previous fights.
Against Nova and the Orb of Annihilation from the destroyers. It's really hard to keep them alive.
Oh, the Shade, by the way. I love the Shade from Heke.
Yeah, he's scouted for expansions. Now he sees the entire army, knows the movement. And Master Training is finished for the Banshees.
Wait. Heke, are you really trying to fight right now? On 51 supply? Now is not the time, man.
Doesn't have mana for possession at all. That could turn tides. Does he have like big consumables or something? No, right?
Why is he feeling so anxious to fight?
No idea.
He has a better late game. Maybe he just wants to force the Destroyer morph and then disengage. That's also a good strategy.
And he does it, man. 70 supply.
He's scared into this morph.
The thing is, of course, the Destroyer mana ticks down. So he's full mana now. That's his best timing to fight. That's the most area of effect. That's the most damage that these Destroyers will ever have.
But he's very fast, dude. Level 2 aura. Boots on the Lich. He's gonna catch up with these Fiends easily. Heke, does he fight? Or does he let these stragglers die?
There's the coil, anti-magic. He turns around. He goes for the fight. No one to the DK immediately, but there is a big potion and a heal scroll on him. Of course, everything is with anti-magic on Heke's side, but he's getting rid of it. Silence on the Death Knight, going for more and more Fiends. And as you said, they explode quite fast. Level 5 on the Lich. Level 3 Nova getting through this, man. Everything is exploding into ice shards. And Ente, 58 supplies still. Another Fiend dead.
Only 1 Fiend left. How are you supposed to kill these destroyers now? The Banshees next on the menu. We have 0 left. Heke plummeting down to 37 supply. Only has even less now with these Fiends dying. They're just dying way too quick here to do all this burst damage. His own Lich in trouble. All of his tanky items may not be good enough to save him in the end with a silence on the DK. He gets back to the back line, survives that way, but Ente with a massive army still remaining. And more Nova to use as well.
So many Fiends. He's controlling them very, very well. The Death Knight, no TP, no staff, no potion, caught off guard. Is he reaching for a Nova? He certainly ate something. He has the mana, just has to reach. It's a level 3 Nova. He hits him. Frostborn, can he finish the job? It doesn't matter. He shoots through the forest, hits him on the head, and the DK falls off his horse. No aura, no coil, no hope for Heke.
This should be an easy finish now for Ente. Moving forward into the base. Heke, no more healing. How is this supposed to be possible? It's not supposed to be possible. He's praying, if he's religious right now, to hopefully win this game somehow, but the Dark Ranger is gonna almost die. Invul keeps her alive for a couple more seconds, but this Lich has way too much damage. Right click and Nova. His DPS is off the charts. There's gonna be another big Nova here. He kills the Dark Ranger with it. The Lich is next on the menu. Despite all of his items, he wouldn't get out of this. GG! And the German makes it through into the main qualifier next week.
Mass props to Heke though for the performance in this qualifier. He eliminated a lot good players. Death Note, we saw him eliminating Corrupt. He had a very good performance against one of Europe's best undeads, Ente. In the end, it wasn't enough. The German makes it through. Congratulations, man. Well deserved at the end. The timings of these destroyer pushes, especially on Twisted Meadows. Man, he should print a poster of a destroyer and kisses him every night until next Saturday.
Yeah, that was really well done. I think that creep deck there at the laboratory, that was so unexpected play of the game. That kind of won the series for him. But you know what? This was a best of 3 Undead Mirror, which was extremely entertaining.
Yes, I agree.
I thank these players for that only. Such a rarity. Utterly enjoyed those.
seriously, from minute 2 of the first game on, that was when the heroes popped out on Turtle Rock close position. This was nothing but joy and excitement. So, a lot of praise for both of those players. And Heke, I follow you a little bit since like 3 months. And I hope you stick to Warcraft, man. And I hope you practice and play those cups. Because we need guys like you in the scene if you're watching this.
Alright, came close, didn't come through in the end. It is Sonic, Ente, and Anima. The 4th player to be qualified here will be Zyko or Snick. This is happening right now on Hi2Chaco stream. Twitch.tv/Hi2Chaco. And that's gonna be pretty much it for today. Check out that stream, please, to make sure you know what's coming up next week. But we are done for today.
Exactly, we're done for today, but not for this week. Tomorrow at 5 PM we will be back with the Rosbrain Cup qualifier, or at least I will be back since Remo has better stuff to do. Like real work, unfortunately. But it's gonna be fun. Europe's elite and maybe some Koreans battling for the 5th slot for the biggest European tournament that we have, sponsored by Rosbrain. We're so grateful to have the sponsorship. So, all the important links are under the stream. If you want to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, please do so. If you want to look for ways to support us, we're doing this on a hobby basis, whatever. You can do that as well. We have PayPal, we have Amazon referral links, we have merchandise. You can of course subscribe here at Twitch to get the replay packs of all the games that we cast and even more. Yeah, just check it out. There are some important links to Reddit and Wikipedia as well. And with that being said, tune in tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in today. Have fun. I think Robbie is gonna stream later on. Now you have fun with Chaco. I hope you enjoyed this qualifier and see ya tomorrow.